Our young adults are surrounded by negative influences from the media and problems like bullying, disrespect, and lying. Character GPS can help our communities get back on track. Students are engaged in 8 weeks of interactive multimedia workshops that focus on real-life application of 16 character values. Lessons include practical exercises, action plans, and assessments to help integrate these values into thoughts and actions. Let's all work together to steer our children and communities toward a better way.
First of all, it's wonderful to have you here this morning, and it was really fun to have you in our Character GPS class. So with that kind of experience in Character GPS, what was different about that from just everyday classroom learning?
Well, like everyday classroom, it teach you like the respect, but GPS teach you more than respect to go on with your life, and don't let things get you down, or don't let stuff bring you down to the ground. Because if you bring it down to the ground, you can also get picked back up.
That's very good. Now, in your traditional day-to-day classroom, you sit at your desks and you kind of learn. What was the learning different? What was different about the Character GPS adventures that we did with you as a learning?
Oh, as a learning process,
Yeah.
It's totally different because in our regular classroom, we sit down, we'll see the teachers talk. But in GPS, you let us talk and like explain to you this and that and why this causes and that happens.
That's great. Now, what was the funnest part of the program? We did GPS theater and things like that. What was your favorite part of the learning?
Popcorn time.
The popcorn time, all right, where we threw the ball at you and you got to share your responses. That's great. So at graduation, when we were kind of pulling this all together and we got to appreciate you and you got to share what you want to be when you grow up, what did you decide that you want to be when you grow up?
Fashion designer.
That's wonderful. And so remember you shared your SMART goals. What are you going to do as stepping stones to get to that?
Well, as stepping stones, because I'm getting a sewing machine today, so my grandma's going to buy me fabric and stuff, so I can always start designing stuff that I want to do. And when I get to college or technical school, I could show them my designs, and they probably might just move it to the big time.
There you go, the big time. That's wonderful. So what do you think you learned from the Character GPS program? What was kind of the takeaway for you?
Takeaway, what I think I learned is, because I've been going through some things lately and stuff, I think I'm learning is don't ever forget where you come from. Always have your side, and when you know something is wrong, and you know people don't have your back sometimes, you can never trust them. You can always trust somebody else that you really, really know.
That's great. That's wonderful. So now you had a mentor in the program, right? What did you like about your experience with your mentor after you had the adventure learning, and then you'd go to the mentor and talk with them about what you learned?
What I like about the mentor part is that since she's already my mentor, I already know her. Yeah. I could do it over and show her what I learned, and she can learn it too.
Oh, so sharing with her. That's great. And so, would you recommend to other kids that, to go to attend the GPS class, and why would you recommend them?
Absolutely, I would recommend it because I think, and other kids in the world, I know other kids are struggling right now and stuff. I think this will really help them out with their lives.
So you think the Character GPS program helps kids with their lives?
And help kids do big things in their lives.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So having now graduated and you've learned all this, what would you be interested ever in being a mentor to some other kid going through the program? Why would you want to be a mentor?
Because if I want to be a mentor, I already know the steps and the basics, and if they're having trouble with something, I can help them out and help them get on and do the things that I think and that I felt when I did GPS.